Yo, Freemers, real quick before the video starts, we're going to be taking a look today at Palia's original soundtrack. I'm not going to play any of the music, but I did want to talk about it today. There is a blog post that I'm going to go over quickly with you guys. I believe it's talking about the soundtrack, and I think I just wanted to read it because, you know, I do want to know what the process behind all of the music making goes, because I do make music, and I'm working on trying to produce my own music, and it's very interesting to read about. So let's get into it. Hello, Palians. I'm Stefan Schmidt, the composer of the music in Palia, and we're thrilled to announce that the Palia original soundtrack is now available to listen to digitally on most streaming services. Palia has been the culmination of a 3-year journey writing for the cozy game genres that include integrating Palia's evolving world story and the themes that are associated with the game's narrative. So Palia didn't get announced until 2021. That shows that the writing for the actual music started during COVID, like during 2020. Like that's when the making the music started. So pretty early on they started doing music for Palia, even before the game was like being announced. That's kind of crazy, but that's cool. I like that a lot. So like it's the writing for the music is integrated with the world story and the themes that are associated with the game's narrative. I think that's super cool, but I think that's like what all music has to do. It like you have to match stuff to the game, but I worked directly with our audio director, Kevin Notar, who wanted to explore some interactable approaches to interactive music you usually do not see in an MMO, massive multiplayer online game. I also work closely with our game director, Aiden, and leads and many other teams improve music for recording and placing it into the game. Yeah, so, again, I think that's really cool that he works with the team closely. I think that's important because, again, you want to... The music has to match how the game is. You have to match the music. Otherwise, if the music doesn't match and you're just playing heavy metal to you walking about in Kalima Village, that's not gonna work. So but that's super neat. I think that's important that they're working together. But look at that, dude. Look at that screenshot of them all record. This is a lot. This is a lot to record. That's crazy that all got recorded. That's wild. And then this big place, that's crazy, but that's awesome. In addition to having the wonderful pleasure of recording our score with orchestras at the legendary stages Synchron Stage Vienna and Abbey Road Studios, I was able to integrate instruments from around the world, including a place I call my second home, South Korea. Wow, okay, that's cool. So they recorded recording the score with orchestras at the legendary stages Synchron Stage Vienna and Abbey Road Studios. He was able to integrate instruments from around the world, including a place called South Korea. So they got to use instruments from around the world. I think that's awesome. That's important because of Palia has a certain theme to it, and you need to be using instruments from all over the world to do that. I recorded both an orchestra in Seoul and some traditional Korean percussion for our special in-game event, the Maji Market. So, I'm going to mention it in the video, but there is a reason why this OST, or not this OST, but this album for the game did not come out immediately when the beta came out, because of Maji Market. And Maji Market launched a couple weeks ago, so that's why. And also there's song titles for Maji Market. So yeah. From the very beginning of the creative process, I wanted to create a memorable score that featured strong themes and music from around the world. Having that mindset from the beginning helped ensure we included a very diverse set of musicians and styles to create a fresh sound representative of what Palia music would sound like. Look at that. So using a little, I'm assuming that's the instrument right there. There's a couple of them right there. That's really cool. And then the small little mics to get the sound. That's awesome. Since the beta release of our game, and I love that the audio team is so involved with Palia, calling it our game. I think that's super neat. And I'm assuming he probably Stefan probably does work full time with Singularity 6, I'm guessing. Not sure, but I'm assuming, because I don't know. He says our game, so I'm guessing. We're so thrilled that our players have already enjoyed and noticed the intractable elements Kevin and I established. I feel confident that as our game continues on, players will continue to enjoy and relax to the music, both inside and outside the game, reminding them of the good times they have playing Palia with friends. Each track written into the game was creatively thought out based on the game context, and many have personal stories behind them too. I poured my heart into each track, and I hope our players will continue to enjoy the score, whether they are running around Palia in-game with their friends or enjoying a cozy musical moment in real life. That's awesome. I think like there's such a passion behind Palia, and there's also a passion behind making the music for the game, which is super important. There hasn't been a passion for a game like this in so long, and it's cool seeing it here, you know? Our soundtrack is available on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and most other streaming services. Please follow the links below to listen to our soundtrack. Listen to the Palia original soundtrack on most streaming services, including Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. Personally, I will use Spotify, but that's just me. But anyway, on to the video.
Wayne, I don't like it. It's no numbers, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's no gameplay. I don't like it.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today, Framers, we got some amazing news for Palia. We got some pretty crazy news for the game. Not for the game. I'm sorry. For the game? No. For Spotify. Okay? And YouTube and Apple Music and more. We got some pretty crazy news. Are you ready? I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to show you. But look at that. Yeah. Yes. It's on Spotify, dude. The Palia original soundtrack is on Spotify. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm going to be adding it to Crescent, so you guys can listen to that if you want to. It's about an hour and 28 minutes. I'm not, like, I already posted the Crescent 6-hour YouTube video, so I'm not going to add on an hour to it. I really could, but nah, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. This is a 24-track playlist. There's a couple of intro tracks, I believe, like Welcome to Palia, the main theme, and then Emergence, but super cool to see. Is there any other short tracks, or is that... Dude, they're all pretty long. This is cool. So the soundtrack is done by Stefan Schmidt, which I don't know what else he's done before. He's got a couple... He's done EPs, like, for In Dreams' original VR soundtrack. He's also done Beyond Driven. I don't know what that's a movie, I think. I've never seen that movie, but yeah, he's done some. I don't know if this stuff, it's not really notable, but he's done two EPs of music. But this one's definitely going to be like a huge success for him. That's super cool. And then also done by Kevin Nodar. Oh, he did the Multiverses soundtrack, or he helped on it, I think. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Wait, where is he? Oh, he did that one. Did he only do one? Oh, 2, 3. Okay, so he did help on this, but that's super cool. Wait a minute. I've liked one song. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I'm not a big fan of Multiverses, but this is super cool, man. I've been wanting the soundtrack for Palia on Spotify for a bit. I'm so glad they actually did it. I didn't know if they were going to. Wasn't entirely sure, but look at that. Look at all these names. So let's go over them. So you got Welcome to Palia, the main theme, The Creation, Emergence, Phoenix Shrine, Kalima Village Day, Kalima Village Night, Grimalkin Underground, Zeki's theme. Okay. Dia Farm, Bad Ruse Melody. Oh no. Remembrance Garden, Dragon Shrine, Ancient Library, Temple of the Waves. Einar's Cave has a soundtrack? Okay. Feelin' Fancy. Maji Market. That's probably why they were waiting to do this now, because some of the song titles kind of reveal, like, oh, here's a live event. So you got Maji Market, Choppa Chase, An Evening Celebration, The Chase, Palia cinematic trailer. Okay, cool. Home Sweet Home, High Living and Building, Daydreams, Sunsets. Oh man, I love it when, you know, the Singularity 6 devs are like, hey, you guys remember Free Realms? Yeah, now it's now it's all about Palia, dude. Oh man, daydreams, sunset. That I'm not gonna say that's a shot to Freeholm Sunrise, but dude, that title is just like that's too spot on. Daydreaming about Freeholm's coming back, sunsets. Come on, dude. I'm not the only one that sees that. Well, all right. Then you got Ormu Lullaby, Under the Stars, and Goodnight Palia. So yeah, most of this was done by Stefan Schmidt. Although I do think Kevin Nodar is on 2 of these tracks. Yeah, he's on 2 of these. Still, really, like, dude, I'm happy this is on Spotify now because I'm gonna add it to Crescent. And if you guys want a link to that playlist, I'm gonna post it in the description below. You can also see it on the video that's pinned to the YouTube page. But yeah, this is super cool. I'm glad that this made it to Spotify finally. I'm guessing because of the event they were waiting to put it out. But dude, they are providing content not even through the game, but providing content every 2 weeks. This counts, dude. This counts. I count this as content. This is content. Absolutely, 100%. But yeah, if you guys want to go stream this, I will leave this playlist in the description below, as well as Crescent, because I'm going to be adding these songs to the playlist. This is awesome. I'm so pumped and thrilled that this is on Spotify now. I'm going to jam it, dude. I'm probably going to jam it at work, actually. Maybe even tonight, man. Who knows? I might do it. I might. We might jam this at work. You know, we might. But anyway, that's the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. All right, Freemers. All right. I'm not going to end the video without actually listening to some of the music. All right. I'm going to listen to some of the music, but I'm not going to listen to what they are uploading currently. So Palia is actually uploading a bunch of the soundtracks. They're using like in-game footage and just playing the music from the new album that has just dropped. However, there was a video on this that I have not. I think I've watched the reveal trailer. I've watched all these different trailers, but I haven't watched that. But that's a quick hello from Singular 6. I wanted to watch the Palia announced trailer, the orchestra version, because from that photo we saw earlier of the orchestra, it made me want to listen to the thing because, you know, we haven't listened to it. So let's go ahead and listen to this because it only has 15K views and it needs more. All right, let's listen to this and see how it sounds. Turn it down a little bit. Ocean Way, Nashville recording studios at Belmont University. So this is a different recording place because this is completely different compared to like what was said in the blog post of where they recorded, but this was probably specially recorded for the announced trailer. Like this was specially recorded for that. Here we go. Oh, man. And now we're in beta. Crazy. Oh, chills. I like that. Wow. You can see like they're performing. That's cool. I like that. Wow. The instruments are so good. I can't believe they did this much work for Palia's music. It's actually crazy. Wow. Actually insane. They put this much effort into making the soundtrack. Like, I'm gonna listen to it all the time, dude. Sony sponsored? What that? Honestly, I feel like I'm listening to a Disney soundtrack right now. That's how good this is. Because Disney soundtracks are amazing. There's Einar. Wow. Welcome home. That was good. That was really good. I think that was probably like worth watching. You know, just like worth watching, I guess worth listening to. But to see how much work they're putting into this game, man, it's mind blowing to me that they care so much about this, and I think that's super cool. But yeah, that is definitely gonna be the end of this video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Everything's falling. Death. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a ton. Bye.